Hi everyone, today's video is going to be about hair health. I basically have been on a hair journey the last few years while I've been improving my health, and one of the things that's really improved for me is my hair. It was a complete mess back in 2012. I basically had used a lot of bleach and my hair wouldn't grow. It was really brittle. I would brush through my hair and chunks would come out. It was really thin. I started to wear hair extensions all the time because I lost confidence and it just wouldn't grow. It was just breaking off. I would shower and there would be lumps that would fall out. So the last few years I've been really taking care of my health, and one of the things that I've really wanted to improve is my hair. And my hair is actually healthier now in my 30s than it was in my 20s. Now my hair is thick. I actually had it cut the other day, so I've just had some cut off, but it's grown so much. It's really thick, it's healthy, it's got natural shine and bounce and, actual life to it. Whereas before it didn't. So I just want to go through some of the things with you and share my top 10 tips for healthy hair that grows and looks good. And I'm just going to start off by sharing tip one with you. So my first tip, and this one is so important, is basically avoid toxic chemicals. So you want to be avoiding things like parabens, silicones, biphthalates, sulfates. And, you can find lists online of stuff to avoid. I would just recommend whenever you're buying hair products, look at the labels. And if you're not sure of the ingredients, then, look them up, because a lot of these ingredients cause things like hormone disruption and they're actually ruining your hair. So you want to be choosing organic products if you can, GMO-free products, and then you want to be avoiding the chemicals that I told you about. Some of the brands that I recommend, I'm currently using this one. I'll just show you what I'm currently using. This is the 𝐾, and I like the little line. It says "Welcome to Hair Wellness," because that's what you want when you're using products. And this is the Juice Cleanse Super Greens Adaptogens Conditioner, and it has ashwagandha, spirulina, kale, spinach, and it's an energizing conditioner for stressed hair. And it's paraben-free, sulfate-free, mineral oil-free, petroleum-free, formaldehyde-free, and it's cruelty-free. I like this one a lot. It's really good. And then the shampoo I'm currently using, again, is by the same brand. And it's a build-up balancing hemp and apple cider vinegar shampoo, fragrance-free, hemp seed oil, and ACV hair reset for styled, swim, and harsh conditions. So it's paraben-free, sulfate-free, mineral oil-free, petroleum-free, and again, formaldehyde-free and cruelty-free. And there's so many really amazing ingredients in this. So I really like this brand. Also, I've been using these shampoo and conditioner bars from Honeybee Gardens that I got in my winter buzz box, and I'm absolutely loving. I'm really hoping that Honeybee Gardens makes these a permanent product. They're really amazing. I actually took these. I went to the hairdressers last week, and if the hairdressers I go to doesn't use organic toxin-free products, I take my own. And I took these, and the hairdresser was actually very surprised at how nice my hair came out, because she wasn't used to using these products, but this lathers up so well. They're really amazing products. And like I said, I'm hoping that Honeybee Gardens, but you can get these type of things online if you look, shampoo bars and organic. They're really, it's become quite a popular thing. Also, some really good hair oils that you can use is rosemary oil, jojoba oil, and apricot seed oil. So them are some of the oils I recommend. So I'm going to go on to tip 2 now. Tip 2 is pretty obvious. It's use less heat appliances. I used to be so guilty of this. Every day I would be straightening my hair with hair straighteners, and I would really use the really hot GHD ones. And again, that kind of like ruined my hair over time. I still use stuff like that, but I use it more in moderation. And now I have straighteners that don't get as hot as that. And I only use every few days, and I use less. So I would suggest that hair dryers, I don't always use a hair dryer. And if I do, I will let my hair dry loads first, like till it's halfway dry, and then just go through the hair dryer. So if you are going to use the hairdryer, I suggest using it on a lower setting and using it for less time. Let your hair dry first. I find if I actually let my hair dry first, then I end up with natural bounce in my hair, and it actually just looks nicer because I allow my hair to just naturally kind of dry more how it would be with life in it. So yeah, them are my tips. And if you can, maybe once a week, let your hair dry completely naturally and don't use any products in it. And then when it's dry, you know, you can always, you know, just straighten it a little, but like let it dry, don't use the hair dryer. I find that like my hair kind of goes like really wavy when I do that, and I really like the look. So then that's tip number 2. Now we're going to go on to number 3. So I would say once a week you should deep clean and condition your hair. And what I really like to do this is use apple cider vinegar and give my hair and scalp a really good wash and scrub. And that really works well. It's good for dandruff. It's good for like dry skin on the scalp. And the apple cider vinegar is a really good deep cleaning natural product for the hair, and it's not expensive. You know, you can get organic ones for $3. So, and then I would suggest once you've used the apple cider vinegar, use something like coconut oil after, and just leave on your hair for a few hours and give yourself a really deep conditioning. If you can do this once a week, it will really improve the health of your hair. Maybe if you can't do it during the day because you're busy, you could do it at night and sleep like that and then wash it off in the morning. That would also be really a good way to do it. Now, tip 4. So again, this is pretty obvious, is eat healthy organic food, because the food we eat also, you know, it feeds the cells in our body, it nourishes our hair, what we eat affects what we look at like on the outside. So I would suggest, like, if you can, eat organic, GMO-free food. Some of the food that I recommend eating for healthy hair, I'll just say a little list now, is beets, moringa, lemons, oranges for the vitamin C, aloe vera, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, cinnamon is known to be really good for the hair, guava fruit, bananas, things like that. Then number 5, coloring your hair. I used to bleach my hair at home, and then every now and then when I ruined it really bad, I would go to a hairdresser's and they would kind of rescue it for me and help me get it to better health, but it still would be kind of a mess. So if you're going to color your hair, I would recommend sourcing out organic herbal products. And there is stuff like that on the market if you really look. And there is some salons that actually use organic products as well. They're very rare. Where I live, there's a couple. And if you can't find a salon that uses organic hair product, you could always find your own and then take them to the salon and ask them if we're willing to use them on you. I've done that before, and I've always found that they're okay with that. So that's my next tip. Number 6, castor oil for hair growth basically is my next tip. It really helps with hair damage. It's a deep conditioner for the hair. It helps with hair thinning and hair loss. It's like a miracle oil for hair basically. So what I recommend doing is getting yourself a bottle of organic castor oil, and I like to add essential oils to it to make it a little bit more of a healing thing for the hair. And some of the essential oils that are good for the hair and mixing with the castor oil, I recommend peppermint oil or rosemary oil. And you just want to get 3 tablespoons of castor oil in a bowl or a jar, and then you want to mix a little bit of essential oil, 3 drops, and then I would just apply to your scalp and massage, and then, you know, rub down from the scalp to the roots the excess oil, and then just leave it on for around 20 minutes. Now it's going to be hard to rinse out, so again, do it if you've only got time to spend a little bit of time on your hair. You could leave it on overnight. I recommend if you're struggling to wash it out, then use apple cider vinegar. That's really good at washing oily products out. And then use a shampoo, maybe shampoo twice to get the excess oil out, and then shampoo and condition as normal. And that's a really good hair growth and conditioning treatment that will help with your general hair health. Number 7, I recommend taking a biotin supplement. Biotin improves the hair health a real lot. I was using biotin last year. I was actually using, I will link this product down below. I was using the Codeage Beauty Biotin supplement. I think it was called Beauty Tonic, and I didn't really expect to get much results from it. I'd never used anything biotin before, but my hair really thickened up. It was pretty thin, my hair, before, and I noticed using the biotin. I used it for around 90 days. I'm going to actually get some more of that. That was a really good product. So also with biotin, you can find natural sources of biotin. Some of the foods you can get biotin in is cauliflower, leafy greens, avocados, salmon, mushrooms, nuts, bananas, sunflower seeds. So if you eat them foods, you'll also, you know, be getting some biotin for your hair. So number 8, I would say wash hair less often. You know, I wash my hair twice a week, usually at the beginning of the week and the end of the week. I used to wash it a lot more, and I find that my hair kind of goes dry and fluffy, and, you know, I feel like it's too much to wash your hair that much, and natural oils in your hair, you know, when you're washing it all the time, it kind of dries it out and your hair isn't as shiny. So that's quite an obvious tip. Then number 9, be gentle with wet hair. Wet hair is basically more prone to breakage. I used to be so bad with my wet hair. I used to just get a comb through it and really drag through it and not think about that, and hair would be coming out. Now I'm really gentle with wet hair. I would suggest get a nice organic leave-in conditioner if your hair's a bit prone to be more tangly, or you could get an organic detangler. Also, when you towel dry hair, this is another thing I was guilty of really rubbing my hair, whereas now I just get the hair and I get the towel on it and I would just squeeze the excess hair out and pat it out. And if I do rub, it's very slight, not just, I used to be doing all this, and that's not good because your hair is very delicate and it can break very easily. So this is my last tip for healthy hair, and it's a scalp massage. Because basically it boosts the circulation, which then promotes hair growth. So you can basically, you just use your own hands and just give yourself a nice scalp massage. If you've got a partner, you could also ask them if they would give you a nice scalp massage. And also you can get like massage devices. I've seen them, you know, I've not actually used one of them. I really like this brush I've got. It's a bamboo natural wooden bristle brush. And this, if I brush my hair with it now, that has a really massaging feel. So I like to just brush my hair with that, and it feels really good. And that's my last tip for healthy hair. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or you have any requests for other videos, please let me know. I'll be making another video soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.